It's a cold Wisconsin night, but the roof is closed at Miller Park in Milwaukee. It's the home opener of this new season between the Chicago White Sox and the Milwaukee Brewers. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Taylor Motter steps into the box. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder, number 22.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Look out. They're starting to put it together. When you get to this territory and you start moving into a week of solid baseball, that's a club starting to come together, and I'm looking at one right now.
Again, he sends it out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. Digging in the switch hitter, Yoan Moncada, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Now the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Christian Villanueva. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Well, if you're wondering what kind of night he might have, he's giving us good signs. The first 3 hitters, he's gotten ahead of. If he does that, it could be a great night.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. 3-2 now.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will at the plate, Jeff McNeil. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
First baseman, Jeff McNeil.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Worth is under it. 1 away. In now is Lorenzo Cain, and he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. In is Christian Yelich. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here comes the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And Harold, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. Boy, the last few weeks have not been kind to them, to say the least, as they're working on trying to end a double-digit losing streak.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it's been real ugly watching them play recently. They just haven't played good ball, and nobody wants to watch that. Somebody's got to step up, make a big play, make a big pitch, or even the manager making the right move. But something's got to change the mojo on this club to get them winning.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Beltre has room in foul territory. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch inside, the throw. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. For Yelich, that's stolen base number 8 on the campaign. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down on it unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those. Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. A windup and the 0-1. And a changeup right down the middle.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Now batting, Adrian Beltre, and we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And that misses 1-1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first will be in time to retire Beltre, and there's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and here's the left fielder, Jason Worth. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Mike Moustakas, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Mike Moustakas.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Moustakas will take the turn and hit for second. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Batting 6.
Now in the box, Matt Duffy. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. 1-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line towards center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a fastball just a bit high. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. Grounded to third. The second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Now at the plate, Brandon Woodruff. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Moncada gloves it. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. Ready now, Adam Engel. 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third.
Engel.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Now another 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
This is a really good at bat. This is the kind that you go back to the dugout, regardless of the outcome. They go, great AB, man, great AB.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. Digging in, Wellington Castillo. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in on it is Kane, and the White Sox have their first hit of the game. So striding forward now, number 50. He readies for his first plate appearance. First pitch on its way. Fastball there to start him out. This is bounced foul for the first strike. The 0-1 delivery. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Kane. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Taylor Motter. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Skied into very shallow right. Yelich is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeff McNeil. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Villanueva up the middle, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Ready for another chance. Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge. I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Fielder number 21.
Digging in for his second at bat, Christian Yelich reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, that fastball is always the hardest one to lay off. It's right there in your eyes, and it looks so good. Good job of holding up.
And a double steal try here. Pitch outside the throw. 3-0 now.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Now a swing and a ground ball. Foul. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
On left fielder number 8.
In now, Ryan Braun. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And not in time as the run scores. Into the box now, Mike Moustakas. A base hit in his first trip.
Mike Moustakas.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third and no swing. It's ball 3. Here comes the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Third baseman
riding in once again, Matt Duffy. Hit it
Duffy.
hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Hit down the third baseline. And this is going to get by Beltre down the line. A fair ball. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
The catch.
Riding into the box.
Yasmani Grandal.
First delivery to him on the way. Late that time for a strike.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. A swing and a miss there. 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
The batter number 3.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Squared that one up just a little late. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And Now he's really going to need
Brandon Woodruff.
lifted into the air to shallow center. Mutter moving in, but he won't get there. It falls in. 1 run scores. Now a good throw comes into the infield, so that'll force the second runner to hold on over at third base.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Jeff McNeil. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and he's hit by the pitch. And that'll be a painful run batted in. Ready once again, Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
It's clearly on that fastball.
Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Engel moving in. 1 run is scored. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the run scores. And the second run will score as well.
Now batting.
In is Christian Yelich. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Nate Jones.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the White Sox.
From the stretch.
65.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. And things are going to go from bad to worse now as a balk has been called. And that's going to extend this lead. A long inning as they've hung a 9 spot on him to this point. In there, and it's even at 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Here's Brian Braun now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Brian Braun.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Ripped down the first base line. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Drilled right back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Standing in, Mike Moustakas. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman.
Digging in once again, Matt Duffy. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Stepping into the box, Yasmani Grandal. A hit in 2 tries so far. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Comes set, and the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Good late break to the slider. 87 on the gun there. It's 1-2.
Now that was a good pitch to hit.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yohan
Moncada. White Sox, second baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
I'm sitting here shaking my head. I'm tripping, man. I mean, I've never watched a guy throw this many strikes. First pitch strike, he's 100% in the game. Every batter, first pitch or strike. Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away. Into the windup and the pitch. Christian Villanueva is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This is line to left. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. A 2-out hit will bring Adrian Beltre to the plate now. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success. Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that at the plate, Orlando Garcia 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hector Santiago. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose.
Number 53, Hector Santiago.
Now starting to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Soft liner to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Woodruff. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set, and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Villanueva onto the grass, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Into the box now, Jeff McNeil. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Lorenzo Cain. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. In there for strike 1.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
The 0-1 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Has a look, now the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Abreu is there for it. Now at the plate, Christian Yelich. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mutter shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Striding in, Jason Worth. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Jason Worth.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off a bit much.
The right fielder, number 7.
Stepping in, Adam Engel comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did.
And Braun will handle this one for route number 2.
Number 53.
Digging in now, Hector Santiago. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th as he was a late entrant into this one. Hit in the air to left. Braun has a read on it. Oh, don't know what happened there, but he missed it. And Braun will need to play this off the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. Throw won't get him. Taylor Motter steps into the box.
Next for the White Sox.
It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
Missed a pretty good pitch to hit right there. You know he wants that one back because you usually don't get more than one of those in the bat.
Kane will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Standing in, Ryan Braun. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Left fielder, Ryan
First pitch
Braun.
coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor. 2-1 now. High in the air out towards shallow right. Engel moves over. And that's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Mike Moustakas. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard towards the hole. Moncada fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping in, Matt Duffy. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Ready for another shot now. Yohan Moncada. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Now here's the pitch. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ready once again, Christian Villanueva. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. McNeil is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
The first baseman,
stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Abreu. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And that misses inside 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Kane, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, and Beltre really wanted that one, but he didn't get it. Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Digging in once again, Yasmani Grandal.
Leading off for the Brewers, catcher Yasmani Grandal.
Into the windup and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fouled straight back. 1-1. Here it comes. A swinging bunt to the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Arcia.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Now batting,
riding in once again, Brandon Woodruff. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. There to play it is Worth, and he makes the play to retire the side. Ready for another chance. Jason Worth, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Jason
First
Worth.
pitch coming. Here it is. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here's another 2-2. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Arcia will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
The right fielder,
digging in and looking for more, Adam Engel. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and it's gone. Now batting, Wellington Castillo. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Lays off 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Grounded down the third baseline. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Grandal gathers, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. Digging in to try it again, Hector Santiago. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Duffy over to his left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional.
So coming to the plate, Jeff McNeil. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. The windup and the 0-1. Late that time for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, he's clearly in protect mode. 0-2. Good job of holding up right there.
Lays off. 2-2 now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Villanueva backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
A right fielder, number 21.
In is Christian Yelich. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball, 1-0.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch. Don't worry about that one.
There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
And they will get no. He's in there. A very close play at first.
Fielder number 8.
Here's Brian Braun now. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First pitch of the at-bat. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And that's in there. Base hit. Yelich rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he is in there. Now in the box, Mike Moustakas trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the arc.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. And now this is popped up. Castillo should have room behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. In now, Taylor Motter. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Taylor Motter.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. That's by him for strike one. Swing and a liner, but foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready on 1-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Number 10. Second baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yoan Moncada. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. That's lifted the other way out to left. And Braun will handle this one for round number 2. Stepping in, Christian Villanueva. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Another one sent foul. Hot shot down the line. Duffy comes up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Matt Duffy. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Matt Duffy.
Chopped weakly to the left. Up with it is Beltre. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. One away. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He was a ground out victim last time up. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And a neck high fastball that time. Now here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Engel is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Standing in, Orlando Arcia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Well, that's a high pitch he's swinging at right there. Even if he makes contact on that, Matt, I think it's a pop-up. He's probably not going to drive that ball. That ball's so high out of the zone.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Abreu in foul ground makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Kane going back. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Into the box now, Adrian Beltre. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Comes set, now the pitch. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. No one out with a runner at second. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Now batting.
Here's Jason Worth. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. Abreu is on his way home. The relay, and he's safe. Now at the plate, Adam Engel. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. He tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. And with 1 out in the 9th, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Hey, this has been a great outing. He's already in the 9th inning. He's going on 100 pitches now. I want to see him complete this game. Finish it out. That's really impressive.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Braun. Gone! Into the box, number 70. He stands in for the first time in this one. Yonder Alonso will get the call here.
17.
Jake Petrichka enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Jake Petrichka.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first here in time for the final out, and the Brewers make it 6 straight.